Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of The Moment with Temi Alesh. This is going to be very informative, educative, and funny. Just tag along and be informed. With me, I have Myro. I'm sure you're so glad to be on live today.
Definitely, I am.
So,
And I'm nervous because,
you're
of course,
nervous. Please
yes.
loosen up. Do you want some coffee or
It's fine.
Okay, cool. So here we're going to be asking you like life questions, nothing too personal. So I hope you're going to like take us through some questions.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. So guys, we want to start by asking Maro some few questions. Hopefully, we're going to get what you guys are going to like take home with. So dear Maro, how would you normally describe yourself?
Okay, so I would first of all describe myself as a devoted Christian. I am
Interesting.
I'm a chartered accountant.
Ah,
I could be
our
very,
money.
very playful. I'm a wife and a mom of a beautiful damsel.
Really? You don't look like one.
Oh, really?
Yes, you don't.
Thank you.
And the second question is, would it be nice enough to share your favorite childhood memory?
Okay, so I would say my favorite childhood memory is anytime we go for Christmas. So we usually go to my grandma's place, myself, my sibling, and of course my other cousins, and we just go from house to house, like from my grandma's place to my uncle's place to my auntie's place, having fun, and that's basically how we celebrate Christmas. And I think that's one of my favorite memories I can remember very well.
That also reminds me of my childhood. I like tell my mommy, please, I need the Christmas shoe and bag, oh,
That's
Christmas clothes.
exactly that part. And I also have some other memories that are not so favorable. Like I
Oh,
don't know if
great.
yeah.
That's interesting. Sounds good. So my third question, yeah, you mentioned earlier on that you're a chartered accountant. So can you tell us what and what you had to go through to become a chartered accountant, or what you currently do?
Okay, I would say that my journey to being a chartered accountant started when I finished school and I was working with an audit firm as an intern, and I had this boss that was always like on my neck
All these
wanting,
bosses,
like
always
he was just disturbing me to go
a
further
guy.
to, yes, a guy.
Oh,
So
okay.
but funny, he was always like encouraging me to be better, to start my ICANN program and
No,
all.
that's good.
So yeah, that's how I
To be the better version of yourself.
exactly.
Oh,
So I
cool.
enrolled during NYSC, and then of course the journey began. It wasn't easy
I
because I had
know.
to save up
There's no easy journey.
my
I
whole
know.
alawi, you know. But then thank God I'm here today. It's paying off. I'm so glad it
Great,
did. Yeah.
great. And
Thank
you
you.
can say you're proud of where you
Of
are
course,
currently.
definitely
I
I
can
am.
see that.
Thank you.
Question number four. What would you describe as your favorite word?
What would I say is my favorite word? I don't goat.
Goat. That's so funny.
No.
Goat.
I'm not going to say that's a joke.
I know it's a joke, but well, maybe I
No.
can tell my friend that you look like a cow. That doesn't mean the person is a cow.
So
It's
goat is
just
greatest of all time. I just like using the
goat
word
is a
goat.
great. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, okay, cool. I'll take that in.
No, please, that's not my favorite word. But let's just say that I like to use goats to,
To describe
yap
your
yap
friends who are
people, especially if
doing
they're
well in the different field and all that.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. Greatest what?
of all time.
What time? Cool. Can you please describe your daily routine and how you're able to keep fit after having a beautiful daughter?
Okay, so is it before my daughter or after my daughter?
Like daily
Okay,
routine
so my
before and after
daily,
your
yeah, my
general
daily
daily
routine, yeah,
routine.
general
Yeah.
daily routine. Let's start from the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm a very early
Early
early,
bird.
yes. So I wake up 4 o'clock, and then I have my quiet time.
Clock.
I have my quiet time. After that, I start preparing for work by 5 because I have to leave the house
That
early
means
enough.
you must. Where do you work?
I work on the island,
And where do you
Victoria
live?
Island. I stay around Festac.
My goodness. Okay. Okay.
So it means I have to get up early. And I've always been like that. Like I've been trained like that. My mom
Okay,
trained
maybe
us
that's why
to,
I can see how that's what makes you really like keep fit
yeah,
like
of
this.
course, part of the
Okay.
reason. So I have to wake up early, leave the house by latest 6:30 to get to work. And then from work back home. So that's basically my routine.
And you don't ever get tired of doing the same thing continuously, like
Well, yeah, sometimes, of course, there's nothing you do that you won't get tired. But I just have to, like, sometimes I just have to take a break, like, take a leave of everything. And just sometimes I just want to sleep and rest. But,
so aside your daily routine, what would you consider to be part of your daily routine? Like aside waking up 4 a.m., going to work and all of those things, what would you consider being
okay, so I'm not an exercise person. Even if I look fit, yes, maybe because I have to, you know, walk, like walk. So take a walk to work. I just use that as one of my exercise routine because I know I really don't have time to work out.
to go to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gym
to
and
go to the
all?
gym. So
Because
that's
I heard something now that married men, married women, the gym is their favorite meeting point now. Some people are not even going there to gym; they're going there to look for to catch some big fish.
I don't know anything about that.
So my question number 6: Are you happy?
Wow, definitely I am. I'm very happy.
You sure?
Of course.
And the reason why I keep emphasizing, like, you're sure, you're happy, there was a lady which I asked, "Are you fine? Are you happy?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy." And she started crying. I'm like, if you're happy, is it that you're over happy or
Wow.
what's the, do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I know the country can be tough, the economy is messed up, but what can one do? So now, if you had to ask someone, "Are you happy or are you fine?" I think it takes them back to the suffering in the land and all of those
Well,
things.
I would just say that uh, your happiness depends on you. So you have to create your own happiness. You don't allow the economic condition, you don't allow what you're going through determine your happiness. You don't allow what other people will do to you determine your happiness. So you just have to be happy from within. So definitely I
And
am.
I think most people, I think the peer pressure on the SM
Yeah.
social media
Mm-hmm.
is also contributing to
Mm-hmm.
their
So you just have to be
depression,
careful what you see, what you hear. Protect your space. That's just,
and you have to be content.
yeah, you
I
have to be
think that's the
content
word.
with what you have.
Thank you. So you said you're married, you've got kids, and you're working from
I have a
Festac,
kid,
and
just one.
okay, you have a kid. Pardon me, my bad. So maybe there's another one on the way.
Mm-mm, no, no, not so
Prob-
soon.
Probably twins.
No, I actually wanted to before, but when I went through my experience with my first child, I don't want
No, it
twins.
might be, sometimes when they see that they're only the one, they'll be giving you trouble. But when they are twin,
Mm-mm.
they are reasonable. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, let us not trouble mommy. Let's just, make we just respect ourselves."
I know what I faced. Don't worry, it's fine.
So
I don't want twins.
I'm sure God will be there for you. It won't be just you.
Hopefully.
So now you said you're married, you have a kid, and you live in Festa, coming to the island for your work and some kind of daily routine. So how do you like put up with that? How do you cope? Like being a mom, living in Festa, coming. Do you take your child with you when you're going to work, or you have someone taking care of your child?
Okay, so I would say that I have the greatest support of all time. My
Mm.
husband is very, very supportive.
Correct.
Yes, so
Take your cup.
very supportive. Like, so we understand each other, and he knows I'm working.
Most
We are,
importantly,
yeah, we are
understanding.
here. We
Yeah.
understand each other. We are both working, so I will definitely not burn out if, of course, like having him by my side. So, and then for my
My
kid, my mom is
crush.
around, so she takes care of my kid for me for
Me that
now.
I don't have mommy again.
I'm
Mom, rest in
oh,
peace.
so sorry.
Thank you.
Should I hug you?
Yes, I need it. I need it. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, my mom is around, and basically just how I juggle around life is having support around me. Yes, so I feel that is what has helped me this far. Yes, I basically, because I don't know how I would have done it, having to work, having to be a mom, a wife. Like you get home in the evening, you
Wow,
have to cook, you have to take care of
that's a
your
lot.
baby, you have to take care of it because your husband is also a baby.
Yeah,
So you have to
that's actually your first baby.
exactly. So you have to take care of your babies.
Yeah,
It's actually taxing, and but thank God, I have a very
because I can
supportive
see the
husband.
glow.
Mm.
Ah, Oga, you are doing well. You are a man
Mm.
like
Wherever
200.
you are and you're watching this, of
Yeah, you can
course,
give a shout out to your
you know I
husband.
love you. So
Oh, oh my
I'm
God.
trying.
I beg, will we come and marry me?
God, where no.
God, when? God, when? That's interesting. So,
Hmm.
what advice do you have for the younger ones trying to get into marriage, having kids,
Younger ones.
and
I'm a younger one
no, no,
too.
yeah. So, what advice do you have for brides to be, people
Hmm.
who are getting into the journey of marriage? I know it's like an institute. No, it's like a university, not
Mm.
institution. Yeah, it's
Of
like an
course,
institution
that
of
you
no
never
return.
graduate from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an institution of no return. So
Hmm.
once you're in, once you said yes, I do, that means you will do everything, both pain, crying, and happiness. You share everything together. So, what advice would you give to those who are looking forward to a great marriage, who are looking forward to a great husband, and who are actually looking to, like, some people, there are some things that they say that after you give birth, there's a depression that comes
Mm.
after birth.
Mm-hmm.
So you were able to manage that with your husband by your side, like you
Definitely.
mentioned.
Yeah.
So what advice would you? Because some people actually give up.
Mm.
I've seen somebody who committed suicide after having birth, and like, my body changed. I have a big tummy. My body this, my body that. I don't like the way my body looks. I have to end it all, kind of.
Mm.
So, what
Mm.
advice would you have for people like
So
that?
first of all, I would say that um, you should marry your friend most importantly, because I feel that's what has helped me. And like my pastor would always say, PK. So he says that if you don't marry your friend, is it your enemy you want to marry? So for you
I tire.
to
Oh.
so for you to juggle around marriage, work, like have that kind of life you want, just know yourself. Know yourself, know the kind of person you are, and then know the kind of person you want to marry. Because these days I just see people marry for different reasons, like
Yes, I was about saying that
different
because I
reasons.
think why marriages don't really last is because a lot of people go into marriage with some kind of intentions,
Yeah.
some kind of expectations,
Mm-hmm.
and when they get into the
Unrealistic
marriage, exactly.
expectations.
So
Mm-hmm.
when they get into the marriage and it's not coming forth, they'll be like, okay, they'll
This
start
was not what I
because
signed
I
up
see
for.
no reason why a married woman would be having boyfriend, man friend all around, and I see no reason why.
Mm.
Yoruba adage says, I don't know how to say this in English, but I'll say it and I'll say, obìnrin tó bá, sorry, pardon my Yoruba, obìnrin tó bá yan àlè
Mm.
tí ò bá pa ara ẹ̀ àpọ̀kọ. So the okay, let me
Interpretation,
translate it.
please.
Like a married woman, if the married woman is having like an extramarital affair, if that woman does not kill herself, it's going to kill the husband.
Mm. Mm.
Do you understand? That's the
Mm.
interpretation.
Mm.
So I feel those married people who are married and still have extramarital affairs are those ones that get into the marriage because they want to hijack the guy's surname, or the
Mm.
people, aunties, uncles were like, when are you going
They're
to
just
get married?
transactional, yeah. So some people marry for wealth.
different
to
reasons.
get out of poverty.
To get out of poverty, to get out of the
Mhm.
streets, because their
Mhm.
aunts, their uncles were like, when are you going to get married? Oh,
Mm,
yeah,
peer,
go and marry.
peer pressure, because these
Anybody
days
that say to me, talk, go and marry.
no
Ha!
grief for anybody.
No grief for anybody this 2024.
At
Uncle,
all.
I will block you. Any family member that is still seeing my status, you are doing very, very
No
well.
grief for them.
The day where you hear I will block you. This 2024,
You go
no
collect,
grief
go
for
chop
anybody.
blocking.
You go collect water. So, dear Mario, I really appreciate you coming on this show.
Thank you.
I thank you for coming, and I'm sure that one or two people would have picked one or two things to learn about your daily routine, from your husband, marrying your best friend, understanding, and all of those things. I really hope that all this divorce and everything will just reduce. See, one thing I've learned is marry your friend.
Marry your friend.
And above all, I think you should marry a kind man. If that man is kind, he's going to be there for you, thick and
because
thin.
why I even say your friend is because there's things you can do with your friend that I don't know. If you just marry based on any, I don't know the reasons some people get married. Like I don't know how it's going to be, because you just be pretending. Let's just put it that way. There will be a lot of pretense.
And men pretend more than ladies, actually. You know, ladies, we don't really have body to like keep in stuff. When we see people, we just say it out. Or some nagging wife will just be like, hey, you. But men, you won't, sometimes you won't even know that this guy has like 2-4 children outside. It's later you now be getting to know. But if it's a lady will be like, I don't born, no, sure you go continue. If you don't continue, follow the door. But men, they won't tell you. Do you understand? So the key thing is marry your friend, which you can play with. You know, some guys, they can't take insult as a joke. Some guys, you can tell your husband, so what are you doing? Goat. Like, you said be cow. So they feel, but some, am I a goat? Those two serious ones. You're saying your husband is a goat? Do you understand? So some people can't take jokes. Exactly. They can't take jokes, and if you see some people that can take joke and all of that,
just
the
marry
marriage
somebody
will
that
be so
understands
easy,
you, yeah.
understanding, honesty, let the person, above all, let the person just see you as a sister. That okay, if a guy is maltreating my sister, how am I going to take it? So if the guy sees you as a sister, that means he can do anything for you, and
definitely.
he can also like be kind towards you.
Yeah.
If you marry a kind man with a kind heart, the man will do anything, almost everything for you.
Definitely.
So that's a little one I believed, but I would take in, as a married woman, I would take one from you, which is understanding. Okay.
Very important.
Taking that. Understanding. Hey, future husband, wherever you are, I'm keeping your cane. I will flog you today. I'll see you for stressing me out.
Don't worry, calm down.
All right, thank you so much, Maro. It's good to have you on this slide. Hope you call you next time. You
definitely, it's my pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
So, guys, we've come to the end of this episode. See you in my next video. Bye.